Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. I got my data PIDs. We can already see that there is an issue on bank 1 and possibly bank 2. I don't know. What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of Diagnostics Done Right. We're here with a 2011, I believe. 2011 F150 with a 3.5 liter turbo. We got 208,000 miles on it. Customer complaint is a check engine light. We got our scan tool hooked up. We already had the code pulled up. I came here yesterday just to see what we were dealing with so I could be better prepared. I got service information, everything pulled up. There were a bunch of codes in it when I got here, but the battery had died, so I wanted to take, most of them at face value. So I cleared the codes, see what came back, and the code we're hunting down is a P0017, which is a crankshaft position, camshaft position correlation for bank 1 sensor B. So that is the right side of the engine, the exhaust cam sensor. So we come down a whole host of possible causes: camshaft timing, continuous flow to the VCT piston chamber. I don't know what would cause that, other than the solenoid being stuck open, but the solenoids were replaced after the timing was done. Erratic camshaft position due to low oil pressure. I am going to check that. We'll check it before we crank it up. Oil flow restriction in the oil passages of the variable cam timing valve body, which would be the cam phaser. VCT solenoid stuck in position, which we already ruled out. Open or short in the VCT circuit. That is a possibility. We'll look into that. Open V power. Alright, so if we have a short in the solenoid, it's never going to activate. Alright, so that's what that's referring to, I believe. Open in power. That is not going to apply to ours, because on the exhaust, if we come over here, maybe we come over to here. Oh, I lost internet connection. But when we find the actual connector we're looking for, I don't know if it's gonna, it's not gonna show because I don't have an internet connection right now. This is a variable reluctance sensor, so it only has 2 wires. It creates its own voltage. If there was something wrong with that, we would have a circuit code. So I don't believe there's anything wrong with the sensor itself or the wiring integrity. Of course, we will check that out. So what's next on the list? Camshaft advanced mechanism binding. So that again is the phaser, damaged VCT phaser, damaged sensor, which of course we will check. Open or short in the sensor circuits. Unlikely. Again, we would have a circuit code, and again we'll verify that. We'll just unplug it and see if it throws a code, and then that'll verify circuit integrity. And then last thing on the list is radio frequency interference. How would we go about diagnosing that? We'll have to hook up labs. If it comes to that, we'll hook up a lab scope and we'll see how clean that signal is, because that is a possibility, I guess. I mean, it's on the further side of the engine. I don't know the logistics of the wiring in the back of the dash, but these are all just variables we need to think about. All right, so we have a flow chart pulled up just to help. It's like I said, it's not going to be a sensor. This is a mechanical problem. We know it's on time. When I first got the truck, it cranked, didn't start. I verified that the timing was off, reset the timing, that whole rigmarole, and it's been probably a couple months since I've even seen this truck, and customer went to, crank it up. It hasn't been driven. And now we have this code. Alright, so we come over here, and for continuous, we follow the flow chart. We want to verify continuous operation of the VCT. Alright, so I don't want this battery to die. Now, there's a lot of things that take into account. Forget where it's at. Here we go. The variable camshaft timing system, so we can know a little bit about how the system operates. At low, where's it at? At idle and low engine speeds with closed throttle, the powertrain control module, PCM, of course, determines the phase angle based on airflow, engine oil, temperature, and engine coolant temperature. Now, I was checking the coolant because when I came yesterday, there was none in it, and it was running for about, what I assume it would be up to temperature, and the gauge, it didn't move. So that's another thing to look out for. Alright, so we go to our flow chart. We got our scan tool loaded. We'll pull up these codes, make sure it's still there. And first step in our flow chart is clear the DTCs. Alright, so we're going to clear the DTCs. We are going to, where's our code? Here we go. DTC is P0017. We're going to access and monitor the VCT exhaust actual angle and the VCT exhaust difference angle data PIDs. So we'll get those pulled up. This has navigation. I'll pull these codes. Alright, so P0017, boom, crankshaft position, camshaft position, correlation. And naturally, that bank isn't operating properly, so that bank is running rich. Alright, I'm going to make sure everything's copacetic with the coolant and the oil, and then we'll crank this thing up. Okay, engine oil is good. Coolant is topped off in the cold range. We got to clear out these codes and pull up these data PIDs. Ignition on, engine off. Yes, yes. Alright. Okay, key off. Key on. We need to go to live data. is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you go. VCT exhaust actual 1 and exhaust different 1. Let's see if we can pull these up real quick. Get back at it. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. I got my data PIDs. We can already see that there is an issue on bank 1 and possibly bank 2. I don't know. So that's 20 degrees. Yeah, that's fully retarded. All the time. Right? No. And that would be advanced. Yeah. So it's advanced. Alright, coolant temp still not. I couldn't find a data PID for a coolant temp. I have where was it? I think it was cylinder head temp. Yeah, cylinder head temp. Cylinder head temperature sensor. But that thing isn't moving. Let's find out where that is. If we can. And we're gonna unplug it and see what happens at data PID. Alright, so that is indeed the cylinder head temperature sensor. I don't know why the cluster isn't reading it properly, but alright. Back on track. We are going to watch we want, I guess, the duty cycle to remain at 0 and see if those move at all. Alright, I already know we're gonna have an issue, so then we'll go down and we'll check the VCT next. Let's take this guy for a spin and see if this angle changes. Minus the glare. There we go. I don't like that. Heck. think this thing has more problems than we thought. Or it could just be from her sitting for a while, I don't know. He did have a transmission code as well. I'll check out that one if he wants us to. After this, if we can figure out what's going on with this guy. It's acting like the e-brake's on. There's just so much rust built up on those rotors. He said he was hearing like air from somewhere. I hear it. I think it's just from the time, yeah. She's moving. She's like falling on her face. I don't think these PIDs are changing at all. We don't want to go too far. Turn it around. Oh, that was apart. This brake pedal is hard. I feel like we got a vacuum booster problem or something. It's like it's out of time. I don't understand. It's driving like it's out of time. But it's not misfiring. That phaser barely moved. So, what? The solenoid? Is the solenoid being activated 100% of the time? What's next in our... That was not fruitful. Ignition off. Disconnect the VCT solenoid. Connect a jumper wire from battery positive and battery negative to each side. And then we want to see if the engine reduced speeds, runs rough, or stalls. Sensor piece. Right there. Watch. Data. No change. No change. Now it wants us to connect our jumpers. See which wire is our battery power on this. Little test light. So it'll flash when the PCM wants to command it on. Pin issue? So that clicks on like that. That is our full battery power. So we'll connect. Okay. If it was off that much in teeth, alright, if the timing was off that much to make it advanced by 20 degrees, this thing would not crank. So it's only advanced because of the phase. So we need to make sure that everything else checks out before we say, hey, we gotta tear this engine open again. Because that's never a good conversation. Let's see if these leads will fit. Touch though. Solenoid is now energized. No change. No change whatsoever. Plug that back in. I don't think anything. All right. So what did we do? It says, look. Does the engine reduce speed, run rough, or stall with the yes? Then it's fine. No. Alright, go to H12. Alright. Disconnect the VCT solenoid. Connect the 5 amp fuse jumper wire between both, and we want to hear it click. See, that gauge is slowly going up. Come on. Listen for a click. Alright, if it clicks, it's good. Presumably, that's what I did last time I was here. It did not, so he changed it. But we're gonna check it anyway. So we'll cut the engine off. We'll lose our scan data, but that's okay. I don't know if that coolant thing has anything to do with it. Alright. Get you guys here, and we'll see if she clicks. And boom. Let's listen for a click. Nothing. He said he changed it. No click. Let's check another one. They should all respond the same. Oh. I see a new one on the intake, but not the exhaust. That one's very faint. So we'll check back on this one again. Nothing. It's not clicking. It's not clicking. End of diagnosis. I came and checked that last time. So I feel so bad. So he pulled this whole valve cover again, changed this solenoid, which is the intake, but not the exhaust. Alright, we're gonna do this one more time. Let's see if y'all can hear what we're looking for. Alright, so we are hooked up negative side to negative, or ground on the battery, positive from our test light to positive of the solenoid. You can hear it engage. Hopefully you were able to hear that. We come over to the exhaust. And we have nothing. Nothing at all. We'll verify again on the other side. See if y'all can hear this. Just make sure we verify our wiring. Test light hooked to ground. Oh, I guess the key has to be on for this to be energized. That's all right. Falling over. We're just gonna assume we know what we're doing. We'll hook up that to that side. Test light. Battery positive. See, I thought we were dealing with something else. These are different. Let's see what side's power on this one, just to make sure. key is on. Test light. Battery negative. Power, right, is on that pin. Alright. Make sure we're got a good connection. Alright. Hook this guy up. Boom. Test light. Battery positive. You hear that? Boom. Solenoid is good. Last one is the exhaust. On the other side, and this pin is totally bent. Surprised that wasn't throwing a code. So, same procedure. We'll hook this guy up. I really hope you guys are hearing this click, because my customer is going to be kicking himself. See that one? Also not clicking. I don't understand how I don't understand. Either way, we're not here for that. We're here for the code. This is our problem. This is where our testing has brought us. You know, I don't make the rules. Let's see if we can get you back in here. We're right in here. Alright, right behind this. Pop this guy off real quick so you guys can see what we're doing. There we go. You can see that's a new one. Now, intake, exhaust. Intake, exhaust on the other side. Nothing. Come over here. Where are you? Did you change both of these, sir?
Yeah, both.
Because this one is not working.
Yeah, I changed them both.
Like, you can hear it. It's subtle.
Yep. Yeah, you can hear it. That one's clicking.
And
like
this
it's
one,
supposed to, right?
nothing at all, sir.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Okay, so...
And it's causing that phaser. I'm thinking the phaser is fully advanced.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's open all the time, and it's just pushing fluid.
So what if I brought out?
There.
What if I have the old one that I took out?
Right, but that's what I was here the first time, and it wasn't clicking.
Well, we replaced both of them. I don't think I needed to replace both of them.
Okay.
If I remember right. But anyway, one of them might be good still. That's my point.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll check it. All I gotta do is hook it up.
Yeah, you already got everything out.
And
let me go see. Because it should click, right? If I have it.
Yeah.
It should. I mean, if we put power to, just like the same.
And
as
I
that
went
one.
down the line, and that one is not clicking.
Of course.